Here we go.
In the first episode, I said that I had a story to tell, and here it is. The first 4 weeks of the challenge acted as a preliminary elimination to see who was serious about competing and winning the competition. Each week, the contestants were challenged in 2 ways. First, physically, through fitness challenges that varied in strength, endurance, and speed. Each element that is strengthened by training at Tiger Schulman's Mixed Martial Arts and enhanced through their nutrition. Which brings us to our second aspect of the challenge, nutrition. Each week, the competitors were also tested to see if they were learning and applying the nutritional tips that were provided by TSMMA and InMotion Meals. What is InMotion Meals? Glad you asked. In one word, awesome. But seriously, let me ask you a few questions. Do you not know how to cook healthy? Do you not have time to cook? Are you tired of wasting food? Well, that's where InMotion Meals comes into play. It's run by fitness and health fanatics, so you know the food's going to be good for you. They understand you're pressed for time and flash freeze the food so you can microwave it at your convenience, and they even deliver it right to your door. And they know how expensive healthy eating can be, so with no food wasted, it's like cash in your pockets. If you want to know more about our sponsors, click the link below, but after you're done watching our episode. Before you watch the story of Fight for Your Future, the preliminary events, let me first share with you an inspiring story of a man that is the epitome of balance between training and nutrition. 2012 National Bodybuilding Champion, Neil Picone.
Hey everyone, my name is Neil Picone. I'm an IFBB pro bodybuilder, national champion. Just want to talk to you guys today about nutrition, exercise, and why it's important in the daily lives that we all live. I started competing as a bodybuilder back in 2011. It was something I wanted to get into, and I was always an athletic guy growing up, played a lot of sports all the way up through college. And in March this year, I competed again down in West Palm Beach, Florida, at the Wheelchair National Championships. Did well down there as well. Placed first in my class, and I took the overall title. Winning that show, I gained IFBB Pro status. Right now, as it stands, currently there's only 14 wheelchair bodybuilders in the world with IFBB Pro status. So it's a pretty surreal accomplishment, and this is just the beginning of this foundation I'm building on into future shows and hopefully into a long career. I'm sure you guys are wondering how I got in this chair in this situation. Well, I was involved in an accident back in 2007 and left me paralyzed from the waist down. I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to, when things get the best of me, and I wasn't going to let this stop me from doing anything I wanted to do with myself and throughout the rest of my life. But there is no excuse to actually be in shape. It's very, very simple. It's just a couple life lessons, some changes possibly, and just adjustment to a different regimen that you've become accustomed to. So don't ever call this a diet. This is just adjustments, changing in foods, regimens, and knowing what you're putting in your body. I think once you guys get that down, just the simple things like taking out some sugar, stop drinking sodas, incorporating more water, eating more whole foods, clean foods, those simple things, even without the exercise, you're going to see some results pretty quickly. Sometimes the hard work you put in is something that only you can appreciate. So that's another thing that a lot of people don't really come to terms with. It's like, I'm doing this for myself, but no one's seeing what I'm doing, so why am I doing it so much? Or why am I trying so hard if no one can appreciate what I'm doing? But you know what? It's about you guys. It's about yourself. It's about doing it for your families, your loved ones, and the people you care about. If you want it, you're gonna have to keep reminding yourself how important it is to you to actually get up and be motivated to do it. There's going to be some times where you're not going to see the gains, or you're not going to see the pounds come off as quickly as you like them to, and that's just the way it is. I mean, nothing in life that's worth doing comes easy. Set little goals. I know people that set goals that are a little bit, not far-fetched, but a little bit more of a long-term goal, and they're looking to achieve it in a short-term way, and they end up failing, and they are very discouraged. What you need to do, especially if when it comes to weight and adjusting your regimens and getting on a plan that works for you and knowing your body, you got to make small goals and meet them. That way you stay motivated to go on and to make bigger goals, and you just work your way up the ladder. The bottom line is basically, if you want the results, you got to put in the time, and there's no excuses not to, show up to train hard, or to put in that extra mile running, or to wake up to even do the run. And no one else can do it but you. If you don't want it, no one's going to want it for you. In terms of the upcoming weeks in your challenge, I wish you guys the best of luck. I really appreciate you guys having me here today to talk to you, and hopefully you guys got some good tips and some advice, and I hope you guys take it. Thank you for having me, guys.
A special thanks to Neil for having spoken to our contestants to emphasize how hard work and a non-quitting spirit can really pay off. To see how the challenge went from 24 contestants to 18, view the highlights from our 4 preliminary weeks by clicking on the links below. And don't forget to tune in for episode 3, which will begin the airing of the first videos of our contestants in action as they take teamwork to the next level and put their mind where their mouth is. I'm your host, Joshu Jim Samartino, and I'll see you in the future.